Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Hades 2, where we're still doing runs. There's still stuff left to see, I think. And also, I'm still having a really great time with the game. So, I was looking at our cards here, and I definitely want to reveal more Arcana. I think that we're in a pretty good spot for it right now. If we can get 101 more Psyche, then we have 2 Grasp left over. We uncheck Swift Runner. That'll grab us the moon, which is maybe not immediately exciting, but it'll give us the ability to pick up the moon, which is maybe not immediately exciting, but it does show us 3 new cards. So that's going to require 30 Ash. So I think we have some Psyche on the way from the dock, right? I believe that is the thing we are currently ordered out for. Yeah, and we need 28 time periods. She's casting. She's got that under control. We need 28 time period before we're ready to do that. So I think that sounds like, even though we do need to explore the surface more, maybe we should just do a run downward, because we can probably get 28 rooms downward, right? We can certainly get 28 rooms downward. Plus, we'll get more bones that way. Yeah, I kind of want to expand things. Plus, I'm just like having fun playing the game, right? So let's grab this. We have a very good aspect here. I don't think it's probably worth expending to get. Yeah, okay, we don't even have the choice of expending to get. So we're not going to be able to open up the aspect of Medea because iron is upward. It's on the ships. We don't know anything about poppies, but I'm going to go ahead and guess the poppy seeds are also upward probably. So we're probably not even working toward any of the other aspects. That's fine. Like I said, we have a perfectly good aspect on this. So do we want to bring... Which tool do we want to bring? We're not as desperate for metals as we once were. I wish we had something that would give us ash. We're going to get 80. Maybe we do the shovel, because we're going to get 80 Psyche from the dock, plus Chronos is going to provide us another like 30-ish, right? We haven't been growing seeds. Maybe it's worth it to take the oh. Hi.
The oath of the unseen.
May now enact the testaments of night if you dare. This is the pact, huh? Activate various vows to raise fear, a measure of adversity, then pursue the marked guardian using the specified weapon. Prevail and earn nightmare for upgrades in the silver pool. Many vows can be intensified to raise fear even more, though you are also free to rescind vows. Hint, enact available testaments to reveal more. If one proves to be a struggle, you may switch weapons to attempt another. Okay. So, activate vows to mark a testament. So we can boost foes' damage and health, give foes barrier, negating the next instance of damage, no matter how much it is. They can move faster. Take bonus damage the first time you're struck during each encounter. That's pretty rough, actually. More foes is usually not all that dangerous, although it becomes a little scary in the later biomes. Slain foes have a chance to become a revenant. After 5 seconds, this becomes the foe it came from unless you collect it first. Like those, like the soldier guys in Elysium in the first game. Foes have an increased chance to be from the next region. That's interesting. Reduce the effectiveness of healing, make items more expensive. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can dial up the difficulty here. Turn your boons into red onions? That sucks. Losing boons hurts a lot. After you choose a boon, some number of unpicked blessings will not appear again this night, so you're permanently losing the things you're not picking. And Vow of Abandon just blows up your cards. Okay, let's go for the ones that I think we can probably turn up without blowing things up too much. Is like the Vow of Rebuke's really not that big a deal. It means you have to hit enemies, 1 or 2 extra times. So okay, That's beat Cerberus with the skulls. If we add more
This
fear...
I vow.
Yeah. I'm just like
This
playing
vow
with
is at
it.
its peak.
Okay, it's only going to show us one no matter what. So we may as well just go in with one fear. And I think it will be foes have a single extra thing. Okay, Testament marked. Defeat Cerberus with the skull. That's what we were going to try to be doing anyway. Okay. 1. 1, and we're testamented. Oh, I should check our... I don't know what keepsake we're wearing right now, even. Yeah, the Lion Fang seems not all that exciting. I mean, I think we're going to start with the gold purse, because it's just, like, very good.
That's no mere trinket, huh?
It is nice to have free money. And that's true no matter whether you're in a video game or not. All right.
Once more.
Let's go get some stuff to plant. Although it does seem like most of the interesting plants at this point are on the surface.
Ask any god upon Olympus whether we think you ought to join in our defense here or take the fight to Chronos in your father's realm, and you'll get a range of views. A range of highly civil views, which we don't fight about at all.
That's very cute. Okay, so... trying to think here, like... we could try to incentivize the use of the charge more. We could try to incentivize the use of the Omega attack. Like, Wave Strike's fine, but maybe Geyser Ring, or maybe we just like, go hard on Breaker Sprint. Breaker Sprint is certainly fun. You know what? Let me see a reoffer. I would just like to see something that's not base rarity. Okay, we are not given anything that is not base rarity. All right, let's try to play with the special a little bit more. Maybe. Not solely, obviously, and our attack is still very good.
I'll send you to your graves.
There's definitely something to be said for just firing the normal attack out to break the barrier.
Rest for now in peace.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to palm this. That's not a very exciting boon for that purpose at all. Even with our special buff, this is so much easier to do with just the normal attack. Oh, I was really hoping I was going to break the tree on him there.
Flame sigil.
I do like that. I do like that strike from above ability too.
Blessed already by the mighty god of earth and sea, are ya? Poseidon's power and my own don't often mix, but then again, neither do he and I. Of that you can be certain there, dearie.
Sure, yeah. The more I think about Soot Sprint, the more I think it's actually like pretty fun. Smoldering is definitely more interesting with this weapon as well, especially if like you want to be doing Omega casts. Obviously, like holding foes in place so that the skull has time to drop on them.
Very well.
Or Omega attacks, I mean, obviously. We need a bunch of ash, and bone serves as a proxy for ash. You know, maybe not like optimally ideal. So okay.
You are.
A little bit of Scorch is a really good way to break the barrier as well. That's pretty fun. We need a source of gain, like pretty badly. Hey, friend.
There they are. You wretches are in for it now.
See that?
Oh wow, actually that was the circle was enough damage to finish the job there. Yeah, actually the amount of scorch that stacks up means even non-omega casts are lethal for a lot of the enemies at this point in the game.
Simple.
That's disappointing.
Can't do it.
Fancy running into you?
I was really hoping that my attack was going to break the armor on that thing, and then her attack was going to kill it. But somehow we both didn't do any meaningful damage to it. I gave you a nectar already, didn't I? I'm going to hold on to this other one for the moment.
You found Chronos. Sank your fangs into his throat. Sister Hecate gave me the gist. How'd you do it? Found some exploitable weakness, something like that?
Mostly I just kept evading a lot. He's very powerful, but must have underestimated my ability to resist his tricks.
He won't always underestimate you, though. Must have his vulnerabilities. The old are seldom wise and often weak, right? He's bloodied. Go for the kill.
So definitely, like, part of the point of taking the one level of fear that we took is that it will make rooms more difficult, but it will have almost no effect on boss fights. That's important in the state we're in right now, I think. After you dash, Omegas do two... See, the problem with this is... Well, I wonder how it's timed. It might be the case that if we take Silver Streak, we fire the Omega attack, and then we dash while the skull's in the air, it'll do the bonus damage when it hits the ground. But honestly, just like a 10% damage bonus on that one attack in that one situation is not going to be anywhere near as good as Death Warrant or Pressure Points. The thing I like about Pressure Points is that it takes absolutely no effort to use it. It just happens. Even Death Warrant, you kind of got to be paying attention to who's critical. Or to who's marked, you know? I'm just going to take Pressure Points. This is like...
Strength is yours.
This is the big dummy option. But I'm fine with that.
The honors, please, Chronos. Rest easy now.
See, it's not just me. Everybody is comforted by Chronos. Everybody loves him.
Let's begin.
It's almost not even worth attacking him. Like, actually, you know what I should do, though? I should kill these guys out here so that I'm not potentially dashing into attacks when I'm dashing into the darkness, because that's creating some danger for sure.
And now for you.
Okay. Now that that's dealt with, oh, here comes the spin. I disagree. I do not think I was in the area there.
Need shells.
Shit.
The shadows dissipate.
Well, I took some pretty dubious damage once, and then some just really bad damage the time after that.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I just completely missed the attack that would have prevented him from hitting me, and that's embarrassing. Water fitness is super good, but double up... Here's the thing. Water fitness is super good, but we're also a very, very long way from being able to actually use it. And double up this early in the run might end up giving us some significant amount of bonus ash or whatever, right? Like, I actually think double up is maybe
Excellent.
a reasonable pick here. Hey, look at that. And then we can hopefully get the other one later. Yeah, honestly, just like that cast alone is really about doing it. Okay, all of a sudden, lots of incoming. It's not the fastest build ever, but the damage is actually really good.
Ash of the Dead.
Okay, I see no reason not to take a bunch of money and then go shopping. We don't need the money, but we also can probably get it pretty safely. All right, it's a little clumsy. Wow, that did not take very long to decrease at all.
Now.
Only got 50 gold off of it. That's almost embarrassing.
This one?
You can't have this.
Well, your boat in there has such an ugly job having to smuggle little blessings such as these into the worst of places. But we make it worth his while, don't you worry about that.
I'm going to speed purchase the other rewards as well once we get out of this menu. She is not allowed to buy anything here. Okay, Glamour Gain is that's a really good gain. I like that one a lot. Secret Crush is not horrible. Healthy Rebound isn't... Oh, she bought something. She bought something while I was working on this. I thought time would pause in the menu. Honestly, Healthy Rebound probably is a lot of saved HP over the course of the run, and it is the only one of these that is water. So that's something. Air is the only thing we don't have any points in yet. I do like Glamour Gain a lot, but I think we're going to take Healthy Rebound. Alright, she took the reward that was the least important, I think, but I should have acted faster and bought them all. What it should have been is I should have started at the top and bought downward, but I really didn't want to miss the boon.
Yes, Lord Charon. You'll have what gold I may find, as I require what supplies you may spare.
Okay, we're definitely going after this stuff here. All right, a little bit of clumsiness on my part there. Wait, don't get hit by that. That's embarrassing. Okay. I'm just gonna let you cook, since all my skulls are down here. All right, that should be pretty good. Yeah, the
Be again at peace.
managing the ammo is a little weird, but we're doing all right with it. Okay, we certainly don't need money. Let's go get a hammer. Also, there's no version of this where I would take money with a hammer at stake. Actually panicked a little bit when something flew toward me like that, but it was just Chronos. Yeah, like we haven't really done a build focusing on the Omega attack of the skulls, but it's super powerful. I don't know why. I guess it's very easy to get, you know, sort of your attention pulled away by whatever is given to you by the hammer. Attack grows 50% bigger and stronger over 2 seconds or until it explodes. That's certainly interesting. Also bolstered array. Remember the damage bonus on our attack scales with the number of shells we're not carrying, right? For each shell fired and not yet retrieved. So yeah, the more shells we have in total, the better this can be. I think it's got to be bolstered array.
Imbued with greater strength.
All right. The thing is, we still do need like a lot of Psyche. We will not be done with Psyche after we unlock that next card. Nectar's not all that hard to get a hold of, and we do have one right now. So I think we'll go this way. That was a little horrifying. Yeah, watching the damage scale up on subsequent Omega attacks as I spend the skulls is actually very satisfying. Plus, I like how sloppy I can be with 5 skulls. I can just kind of like fire them all over the place and it's fine. All right, so we have a real shop here. I have purchased all of these things before, so we're not pressed to do them by that. Let's see, if we were going to spend, so if we did that, we would have, if we bought the 80 gold thing that reduces Karen's prices, we'd be down to 250, and it's 30% less. We'd be down to 250. We could buy a boon for like 105. 50. No, I don't think it actually saves us very much. I don't think it saves us anything in just this one shop with just the amount of money we have. I'll say this. It is a bummer that we are just a little bit short of being able to buy everything, but I'm not going to miss the armor all that much, I think. Especially since... Oh, okay, actually, I was going to say, especially since I think it's only like 10 armor. That's a little better, but still I think we're okay.
In the name of Hades.
I hate to say this. I hate to sound like a jerk, but it is just Hecate, right? I think I'm going to take Life Affirmation here. I wish this was a water boon. I just don't... We're not going to Flutter Strike, right? We could take Flutter... Well, we're not going to get any benefit from this because I'm going to be attacking from far away. I guess I could take the Flutter Flourish. If we're doing the special, it is going to be up close. Yeah. As we, like, dash through enemies.
Wow. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
The boatman Charon is familiar with every twisted pathway through this world. Yet I provide for him my light, nevertheless. He need not always find his way alone.
May that be true for all of us. Okay, the Living Nightmare thing was fun. I actually really like Total Eclipse. It's hard to get it unlocked. But if we find a source of gain, like just bombing runs are definitely a compelling strategy. I'm going to take Total Eclipse and hope that we can get there. Obviously not during this fight.
You spoke the oath of the unseen and would enact Knight's testament this eve. I sensed the growing fear. How much of it is yours?
That's actually tough to say.
A healthy fear, no more no less, Headmistress. I'm honored that you granted me the right to take the oath. Assuming it was your doing, rather than Commander Skelemia's.
Best not to speculate too much. 'Twas your own doing most of all. Then face me on this terror-stricken eve. You have made certain vows and shall experience the consequence.
I did that too early. Yeah, wow, the last skull hits for 260. Ow.
Like that.
That really does stack up quite quickly.
Sisters, to me!
Interesting that we got a terrain kill on the one up there, because I think we only hit her the one time, right? It was just the terrain attack. The damage isn't always scaling the way I would expect. I wonder what's up with that.
You strike to no avail.
Darn it! You can see me execute the dash just a moment late there. Oh, that's a wall. Can't dash any further in that direction.
Selene smite you.
That's not really what Selene does generally. Alright, that should be pretty effective.
That is enough.
Yeah, okay. As much as like we do have the boon on our special.
You pass this test again. Though how much farther you can go, we'll see.
For me.
Look carefully about.
The buff may be on our special, but like with 5 skulls and the aspect, just spamming attack is a really good strategy.
You.
There you are. The goddess of the hearth has blessed you now. There is no flame which time cannot extinguish soon enough.
Yeah, well, feel free to get to it then. Pardon me. So I would love to see, we don't have Aphrodite's trinket. I would love to see Aphrodite and get a chance to get the gain boon from her again. Since we don't have the option of trying to push that, I kind of think let's level up Moonbeam.
Set.
This will put us back to full. All right. I wish that the threshold for healthy rebound was drawn on our health bar. So it's what? It's minus like 23-ish points probably. I'm assuming, we don't know exactly how it rounds. It would just be nice if it was noted, even though it's not going to like affect our decision making or anything, obviously. Okay, plus max magic I think is a thing I'm not eager to see at all, and so I will just alter that.
What else?
Absolutely. Ow. Right, I always forget what a huge area that affects. Holy hell. It's weird that they were winding up their attack when I was nowhere near them. That's not how their behavior works, generally.
It's done.
All right, so we immediately dropped below the 100% threshold. We'll just have to work our way back up slowly. Devastation is super powerful. Softness seems like a great thing to pick up. Eminence also. It definitely feels to me like I feel like I want to hit. I want to come through this way. Right over. But it's like purpose or magnitude. It would probably be magnitude. Purpose, magnitude, purpose, and vastness. Okay, I mean that's a pretty compelling stretch of qualities. Yeah, this one, like, the top line is just all about getting to fire it more often, which is certainly not bad. But I do like plus 100 power. I think we're gonna take this top line because I really do think softness is very valuable. And I think I would rather have readiness. So we'll start like this, and then
The end of the path.
next one we can grab the second shot. Let's see what this is.
Might be a better path.
Okay, that's a winner for sure. It's like, do you want to alter this? No, I'm good. All right, I think we're taking Aphrodite first.
You missed me, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely just grab the glamour gain.
Beautiful.
No water choice to take there.
So my many different potent blessings just aren't good enough for you? Is that what you would like me to believe?
I'm sorry, Uncle Poseidon. I need to calm him down. The river's empty.
Hey, you know what's not that fun is invulnerable enemies. Oh my god, I can't get. I can only sometimes make the dash across there. It's very frustrating. No, don't push me into the projectile. Alright, that was messy. That was real messy.
You just wiped the floor with all of those half-mints. And just like that, my furies ebbed away as well.
Everybody's just got to punish me a little bit here and there. We're at 3 water now. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the water fitness at this point. We have that, did we end up taking that, that Aphrodite boon that increases the amount of health you gain from health gains? No, I guess not. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily expect it to affect the infusion anyway. I do not think we are ready to shop just yet. And ashes are certainly welcome. Get them. Okay, I mean, the shades are trying. You know, they're doing their best. So we haven't yet seen a single doubling, right? That extra minor fines reward has not happened yet. That is a shame. We got to go this way, right? We got to just take a water boon, get our thing turned on, and
Let's go then. Laughable.
I like them all grouping up like that. It certainly makes my life easier. Do not like that.
Strike true.
Yeah, we are definitely not always getting the like the damage on our skulls is scaling up, but it's not scaling up smoothly, and I'm not sure why.
Stick to the seas next time.
Also, I'm taking a lot of silly damage. Minor fines and gold are worth more. I mean, just flat plus damage on the wave strike is certainly good. It's just like if this is the thing we're doing the most, just adding damage to it is the thing to do, even if that damage ends up being, not a very impressive like percentage boost. Or breaker sprint. Breaker sprint could be really good. We're still pretty early in the run. Ocean's Bounty might be worthwhile, but also maybe we just reoffer. You know what? I'm going to reoffer because this is a high rarity area. I will take Flood Control. I think Flood Control is actually pretty good. All right, we're definitely going to go see a friend here, and that's got us to 219 max HP with 3 Death Defiances. I'm feeling okay about it.
Love you, man. I ever tell you that? Oh, yeah, I did. You know I did.
Cattail seeds.
Oh, I do. Hey.
His voice work is so good.
Look, I can tell you're having trouble moving on. Maybe you ought to spend a little time down in the fields. Clear your head, put the pieces of your heart back together and all that.
If you mean the morning fields, I don't think that's a healing place. The shades there wallow in self-pity and speechless despair. Although there is one who repeats whatever I say to her.
Repeats whatever you say to her. I knew a nymph like that one time. Nice girl. But she didn't get me. Only ever talked about herself. I had to cut her off.
So you do know Echo, the mountain nymph. She's languishing in the fields even now, apparently because of you. I can hardly get through to her.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, tell her Narcissus really wants what's best for her. Unless that's me. Don't tell her that part, though.
Huh. Alright, so we could take some healing. It wouldn't be useless. But what if Boone? But what if Boone, though? 10 Ash is really nice, too. But what if Boone, though?
Kind regards.
Seeds.
This is for you. The fleeting quality of beauty is what makes us long for it. But even for those whose outer beauty has abandoned them, there's often inner beauty that burns bright. Don't you agree, dear Hestia?
That's a little harsh.
Careful with that line of reasoning there, Aphrodite. You don't have much inner beauty to speak of, and your outer beauty I can melt off in a snap. And growing all those lustrous tresses back would take a while by my reckoning.
Up to plus 12 lone shades will appear in locations, and you can sprint into them to launch a fiery blast. That's pretty fun. We are not close to Wispy Wiles, but we could focus on trying to get there. Plus 15% dodge chance, of course, would be good. This is... My concern with this is that it's not much of a boss fighting thing. Like, I suppose it is. It is like 2,000 damage. I don't know if it will appear in boss locations. And obviously, like... And does it upgrade... It seems like it upgrades all of the lone shades, all the ones that are already just like hanging out. Or maybe these are lone shades. The other ones hang out in groups. Maybe they're not lone. Ah, what the hell? Let's try it.
Wow.
Am I cool with a palm? Would I rather have something else? We only have one reroll left. I guess we'll save it. It's really not affecting very many of them, is it? These things have a lot of HP. You know, Chronos, I could use a little bit of help on these persistent chasey projectiles. Okay.
Stats are up.
Yeah, these are some supremely annoying enemies. Ow.
I think not.
Okay, that's a big bonus on Flutter Flourish, but also it's not like useful. Yeah, maybe the glamour gain. Healthy rebound. We're underneath the threshold as it is. We wouldn't be anymore, I guess, and that's something. But I already think we're going to be able to like take advantage of this. Yeah, I kind of want the glamour gain, maybe the flutter flourish. It is a lot of bonus damage. It's a lot of bonus damage. All right, we're not even making use of it right now, but it is by a large margin the most significant of those upgrades in particular. And maybe we will get something that makes it a little bit more compelling, you know, a hammer upgrade or something like that.
Got you.
God, the lines are so long. Right, I should be doing more of that stuff. I took the duo boon and then I immediately forgot about it. Okay, with the Hydra's down, I think we're a lot safer. Yeah, there's just like, there are so many really, really annoying enemies in this biome.
Hear me, on my authority.
Alright, what are we looking for here? I don't think this is super good with the special as we have it. Glowing coal letting me cast the fire the cast at range is, I think, the thing we're looking for. Sprint is good, and I think the more I think about it, the more I like it. Just like giving you safety from most range shots is cool. I hate most though.
Fired up.
Like, you're gonna find out that it doesn't block a certain kind of projectile in the absolute worst way, right?
Might protect you, my lord.
Okay, this is not too bad.
Known Heck a while, and don't envy either one of you. She couldn't just send you off to deal with Gramps before you were ready. You must have hated having to wait. I know I do.
I can imagine that. Witty Retort's not bad. I think I'm going to use our last reroll here.
Won't mind.
While you have at least 2 of each damage, you deal 20% more damage, or 2 of each element, you deal 20% more damage. We're not that far. Yeah, we'd have to take an air and an earth. That can absolutely happen. Let's try it.
Here we go.
Makes me glad that we didn't take the air bonus thing.
Time. Now see here, I'd no intention to offend last time, and never said you were a clam. The least you could do was base your anger in reality.
Yeah, that's how that usually works.
Would you listen to that, gal? She's still talking about clams, poking fun of a little shell here, huh? Well, let's show her how we deal with hecklers around these parts.
I wonder how many more encounters it will be before Milanoe stops opening with that and just like digging the hole deeper.
And here we go!
Right, what if I didn't just let myself get hit by that? Oh, I hate this. I should not be here. Ow. We're taking a lot of damage from attacks that aren't visible until they hit us. And that's frustrating. Alright, one down. I have to remember, we have enough magic now that we can actually afford to use the airstrikes. And they're actually really good. Why are those projectiles still happening? I thought those were the guitarist. I guess not. Damn it. Maybe they just last that long? They survive forever? Nope, stop it, stop it. It does take an awful lot to get us to our hex though, huh? Jeez. Okay, that's a lot of area denial. There's just like, there's not anywhere I can stand that is safe.
Not now.
I shouldn't have gone back for that. That was clumsy. Trying very hard to regain some magic here. We need 40 more than I currently have.
Need to recharge.
All right. I want to finish this off once we enter the last phase. So I'm going to spend some time just like farming magic off of her. All right. Could you please die? Damn. There it goes.
How can this be?
And we only needed one.
They just won't shut up.
Yeah, I guess the downside of having taken soft as a modifier on that hex is that it takes so much work to build up to the point where you can cast it that even the boss is dead before you can make use of the bonus damage.
Which keepsake now?
All right, I was kind of... So we've already gotten the bonus from this, right? This is no longer useful to us. It does just say the next. Do we want to try to force a particular god to appear? If we force Zeus, we can probably get an heir, or, you know, likely. We can't force, but if we provoke Zeus into appearing, we can probably get an heir from him. We can probably get an earth from... Hestia has some earth. Yeah, well, what we need is an earth more than anything else. Do we have... No, I don't have a like a selection of boons from them yet. So I don't remember exactly who has what. Because we do need to see an Earth one. I think that's going to be the trickiest one to get. And I don't remember what typing Hera uses. I know we're not going to get an Earth from Zeus. We can get air from Aphrodite, who's already on the team. So I'm not that worried about the air. Yeah. Let's try Hera, I guess. Or Demeter. Like, which I'm also thinking, like, which one of them is actually going to be better for the boons? You know what?
The sheaf.
We haven't spent as much time playing with Demeter's boons, I feel like. And I do like her sprint boon an awful lot.
Out of here. Come on, Mel.
Alright, Fields of Morning. Okay, this will let me finish upgrading my Hex.
Can't take this yet. Hold still.
Oh, all of my skulls are over there. Alright, I'm coming. Alright, long-range artillery playstyle I do like an awful lot. Yeah, let's for sure grab Devastation. I think that's a no-brainer. And then the question is, like, am I trying to make my way toward Fragmentation? Would I rather have Eminence? I would, of course, I would rather have Eminence. I would love to have Eminence. The thing is, there's a small boost right next to us. If we take Magnitude here, we can get the other booster, and I'm not confident that we'll ever reach this. So let's just go ahead and take Fragmentation. Even though I don't... Oh! We got a double up for the first time ever. Plus 100 power, I guess.
More miasma.
I'll take that. Oh, that's the tree right there. Hey,
Could use more coin. How about I take yours as soon as we're finished around
I'd
here?
really prefer you don't do that.
There they are.
Let's see it, Nem.
Hey, that was mine. Okay, it did give it to me. I saw that it was 0-2, and I was like, well, I didn't kill the other one. But I guess I got credit for the other one's death somehow. Ah, she's blocking my attacks. At least we can hit the explosions sometimes. Ow, I just ran into the brambles on my own accord there.
Out of my way.
Alright, I was aggressively stealing...
Got you.
I was aggressively stealing kills from her there, and it worked out really well. Alright.
Could get going now.
Any other little bonuses? Small amount of money. Oh, leave me alone. Okay, well, this feels a little unfair, because, like, we want the Demeter boon, obviously, but hammer. But I can't not take the hammer. We gotta take the hammer. Earth and air, earth and air. We gotta take the hammer. Demeter will understand. The gods are always so forgiving. All right, thanks for that, friends.
Lummy eye.
Wow. Man, I hate these werewolves. Here's my question. What's the wolf doing? They back up for such a long time that you forget about them. That's their big brilliant plan. And it works on me because I'm not very smart. Okay, Colossus tackles compelling. Destructive Array is like bananas though, right? Just drop all of our skulls on somebody and then let them sit out there for a little while. Yeah.
Fine work as always.
Yeah, I want to take that, and that makes our special choices perhaps not so compelling. Oh no, that's how to get out of here. Gotta follow my pedals here and find the initial golden tree. Where on earth? Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Where beneath the earth? In what chthonic location? Aw, they pulsed immediately after he rolled away. Play distance witchery here.
Can't go full blast.
I do end up not naturally spending very much time within range of Arcane, which I wasn't really thinking about when I took it. Because, you know, usually you're so close to the enemies, that stuff just fires off all the time.
I see it.
I mean, obviously, we're not leaving without the extra health, and I guess we can pick this one up as well.
No use.
Alright, 5 extra max HP, absolutely worth the trouble.
Some metal.
Okay, Demeter Boon versus Echo. I think this time we take the boosted Demeter Boon.
My blood is not for you.
Ow.
Stay where you are.
Again, there's something about this kind of enemy where just like their projectiles do not register to my brain at all. Oh, are you dead already?
Phantoms be gone.
Huh. That went real fast.
We are connected, not unlike that sheaf of barley which you have. Each stem is broken easily, and yet the bunch is strong. Each different, and yet all very much alike.
So she definitely has... Okay, cool. Boons become common, then gain rarity every 3 encounters. Is it too late to benefit from this? Well, the thing is, we don't have any boons that are above blue rarity, so it's not going to really do any harm.
The dead are as innumerable as the sprigs of wheat within the morning fields. but do not make for the most satisfying sustenance for the unspeakable monstrosities therein.
The dead have suffered enough.
And I think because we're going to have 5 fights in the 4th biome alone, by the time we get to Chaos, the boons will have been elevated to purple, which is, better than they started. Glowing Coal and Healthy Rebound. So Healthy Rebound is the reheal one, and Glowing Coal is... Okay, the blast damage. This was already common, I believe, so that worked out really well for us. Okay, so now all we need is an air-type boon, and our thing is active. And Hermes is going to cough up an air boon, right?
I'm not your prey.
Alright, back off, everyone. Here's the thing. Here's what I don't need shells for. So there we go. That's the special boon. The special boosts serve to give us something to do when we're letting our shells sit out and deal damage, at the very least. Cool. Lots and lots of HP. Feeling pretty good about that situation.
Out of shells.
Okay. No double up. Hate for that guy to be the weakness thing, like the one enemy you really can't afford to stand next to. I guess it's not the only one, right? I wouldn't want to stand on top of these guys either. Hell yeah! Alright, Poseidon coming through. Okay. This, thank you.
Yes.
Alright, all the ammo's coming back to me.
Can't do it.
This has proven to be a tough one. The ammo is actually dealing a lot of damage, though. We can't harm the guy in the darkness from outside the darkness, I think. So that's why he wasn't dying from it, but the ammo did kill every other enemy that was over there.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, Swift Strike would be okay. Saved Breath is pretty whatever. We're going to take Midnight Oil, even though I don't think it's very good, because it turns on Tall Order. There we go. We were able to replenish a little bit off of that dude. Okay, she's actually like really scary, and she's not dying.
I can't.
Could you please? Yeah, okay. The mini-boss version of that enemy is a little terrifying.
That should have done it.
Got our stuff back up to rare already. Pretty good news. I think this will be the shop before the boss, right? So boss plus 5 encounters means actually maybe our boons will be maybe our boons will be heroic for the final boss. That'd be nice.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, obviously life affirmation would have been a lot more compelling earlier. At this point, I think I will take Heartbreaker. Or maybe Passion Blast? It is only a 10% damage reduction on the enemies, but we dash away from stuff a lot. Like, I think the Dash Blast will actually hit stuff. Well, you know what? We'll cash in all of our Heartthrobs whenever we rush in to recover our skulls. So that's something.
That's a feeling there.
I'll take this. No reason not to take this.
Moonlight, guide us.
No reason to forget our manners. And let's do it. So this is what we came here for.
I'm not afraid of you.
I actually want to be close to you. Darn it. I'm trying to iframe that, but it did not work. Oh, don't jump in just yet. Doing my best to spend enough that we, to remember to spend enough that we don't just get our hex one time at the very end of the fight.
Just getting started.
Oh gosh, okay. I didn't realize there were wolves too. I thought it was just gonna be the other things. Oh no. Oh, that's a really bad time to get miasma. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Stop summoning stuff. No summons. All right, I'm feeling pretty in control here, if I'm honest. Hey, guess what? Did he just do the first time he's ever moved the whole fight just to make my hex irrelevant? What an asshole. Ow. We really haven't taken all that much damage yet, so I'm doing some stuff right here. Oh, this sucks. I don't know if I agree about all that. Oh, that's really bad.
Couldn't do it.
Let's get those all set down on top of him. And honestly, they're doing a lot of damage. We're getting a lot of like zero effort, zero maintenance damage, which is really cool. It's not letting me use my hex at all, but
No shells. Cerberus, you're free.
whatever. The important thing is that it gets done.
Three-headed Cerberus tempers his boundless rage and hides for now his fangs.
Do I have an attack moon? Did I ever get one? No.
Return now to your master and abode. A gift from Night.
Okay. Yeah, that thing. That matters. I didn't look around for lone shades. I probably should have. And to remember that those exist and they are helpful.
Needed that.
I'm at full. That's crazy. I don't particularly feel the need to spend on any of this stuff. All right, well, I think like Luckier Tooth is maximum chance to survive, right? Evil Eye is still set to Eris because we didn't die to Chaos last time. So, yeah, okay.
Unseen.
Within the deepest reaches of the earth, where once Grim Lord Hades reigned, now twists the edifices of the Titan Chronos, who made this former tomb of his home.
I can't believe that this is Tartarus.
I wonder how much, like, actual effort this represents. Or, like, to what degree is this just kind of like a wave of the hand for Chronos?
Well, no, I'm here.
And to what degree did he have to, like, plan where all the gears go? Like, are these gears even doing anything? Those ones over there aren't even touching.
This place was once mine. Shall be yours.
They might be purely decorative, actually. Oh, all of my skulls are over there. I didn't realize it was all of them. Accidentally firing backwards into my enemies. It's an incredible bank shot trick. You know, they'll never see it coming. Probably a good idea to stay a little bit more focused than I have been here. Making sure we're actually killing ranged attackers is a big deal, although getting these guys off my back also useful.
Is that all?
It feels like a really strong strat. It feels like we're really built up for good stuff here.
There.
Okay, that's a plant we have not seen before, I'm fairly sure. Let's go say hi to Dad.
Such a cacophony occurred after you last visited. Exactly when I cannot say. All of the Titan's wretched servants flew into a panic. Their cries would not cease. What transpired?
Perhaps they were concerned for their master, or busy trying to bring him back to life. Because I slew him, finally. And it won't be the last time.
And this is all going to sound very familiar to Hades.
Blood and darkness. Then you accomplished that which once took half the blasted strength of Olympus. All on your own.
Yeah, but did you guys have a huge axe made out of moonstone? Because it turns out it makes the job much easier.
Not on my own at all. I had their strength, if not their support, as you've given me yours. Father, we can stop him. And for now, we can kill him.
He shall seek vengeance with a renewed zeal. This entire plot of his is driven by the same impulse. Then kill him if you must. At least, his many deaths ought to keep him occupied.
A last gasp is going to be so good for us in this build, right? With all the death defiances and everything, like, I'm just going to get more and more dangerous over the course of the fight. I wish I could offer our buddy here, like, we brought some animal treats and stuff with us.
Feared watchdog Cerberus regards the princess with his 6 expectant eyes.
Okay. That sounds better. Nope.
I'd rather keep my hand.
Still no, okay. But, like, what is it that he's expectant of, if not pets?
Cerberus, take care of him.
And probably
okay?
treats, but I'm also not allowed to give him treats, which is ridiculous. He's such a good boy. Obviously, he deserves treats. Hey, what if you all died and stopped attacking? Pick this up real quick. I guessed wrong which one was going to be the satyr. Yeah, there's a really good example of me, successfully cashing in my my heartthrobs.
No shells.
Ow, walked into a trap. Where the hell's the rest of my ammo? Stop doing damage somewhere. Okay, there we go. I feel in control once more. All right, so we got some good rarifications going on here. At this point, glowing coal is doing 90 blast damage, and healthy rebound is like whatever. It's at this point, healthy rebound is just gonna put us back to 100%. It's fine. That does mean that it's a lot safer to do this kind of thing.
Are you how Chronos gets his gold?
It is so... It takes so much damage to bring this thing down. Parked right on top of him, but there's lasers everywhere, and it feels really unsafe to actually charge my stuff all the way. We're getting really good mana returns. I'm just like living in fear. Cool.
Melted down.
Hardly took any damage, actually.
In the name of Hades.
Getting better at controlling that one. Plus 60% attack damage. You don't say.
Cool and brisk.
All right, well, that was hugely, massively, super worth it. Anything else around here worth breaking? Look at all these gems. I should take some of these gems. All right, well, I'm going to push it. I'm going to be greedy again. Oh, that was really bad. No. I'm allowing myself to get zapped too much because I am afraid of these projectiles. Just throwing caution to the wind in a way that is not very wise.
Enough of that.
Okay.
Hear me, on my authority.
Obviously this is not a winner. That is a lot of bonus heartthrob damage. But also Smolder Ring causing 30 extra damage every second. That feels very significant.
Seeds of the poppy.
Oh, okay, no, Poppy is from down here. Well, that's actually super rad then. I'm glad that we are doing extra rooms, because it turns out we need a bunch of poppy seeds. Trying to make sure if he does any summoning of those little ray creatures that they just cook immediately. Well, that's embarrassing.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Okay, that's got us up to maximum rarity on those. Pretty good. Yeah, I guess just like a random item, because like obviously there are temporary damage boosts that can be very useful. That'll save us some money on the big Karen thing at the end, but also I don't know how relevant that's going to be. I hate those little things so much. Even standing in a damage zone does not necessarily protect you
One last chamber.
from the cruelty. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's, I guess, go get money. We may as well like make it so that we can afford everything. Oh no. Okay, just to stop that one from creating projectiles. Ugh, there's a lot of stuff going on here. How is all of that just hitting the wall nearby instead of hitting the enemies? Okay, that'll kill a couple of them.
Count right now.
Shoot. Ow. Alright.
Yes.
The gold on that doubled up. That is a wild amount of money, I'll say that. I mean, more boons, yeah. And it felt like I took an embarrassing amount of damage there, an embarrassing number of hits. But in the end, it wasn't really all that much damage. It's nowhere near enough to stop us from healing. It's like, whose sprint boon would I rather have? I'm gonna take Demeter, I guess. Okay, actually that's interesting. Freeze effects last longer. But I definitely want Frigid Sprint, right?
Desolation.
Not really mad at you, dearie, but I don't have the energy right now to go against the daft traditions that we have.
Sorry, Auntie Hestia.
Sure. Listen, it's not my fault. I have to try to kill you. It's the rules. Damn it. Damn stupid table. Okay, this is ugly. This is very bad. I can't keep track of which enemy has the weakness, so I'm just kind of like running all over the place and hoping I'm generating magic. How was there another wave?
Stop.
That was so much. That was so much violence. And of course, one of you assholes. One down. Oh, I'm out of magic. Okay. Cedar's down. Try to close these guys up. This has got to be the last wave. Okay, that was intense. That was a lot. There's a lot to deal with.
So you got yourself a slap on the wrist. I recommend applying ice and ointment every now and then.
Okay. Natural gas is not going to do very much for us. Fire extinguisher might. Burnt offering wants to take midnight oil. I don't. What is midnight oil? You know, actually, I don't care for this. I don't think it's going to help us very much. So it's like 50 max life and magic versus your burn damage burns more effectively. And like against Chaos or against Chronos, we know that when he does his time teleport, he clears the Scorch from himself. So you are losing some amount of Scorch when that happens. But I mean, most of the damage is going to come from us actually attacking, and that's going to be better if I'm doing this.
Flame of the Hearth.
Oh, except that was one of our... Shit. Okay, well, we're going to get to buy some boons from Karen here. We got to replace our an air boon. Oops. But we don't get to have it for this room, which is a shame, because it's going to be a tough room. That said, we are putting out kind of a small apocalypse worth of damage over here. Ooh, alright. That was fucking horrifying. What a room. Okay, are we good? We got everything? I took 5 damage. Yeah, this is like... You're kidding me. There's not a single boon here? Karen, dude.
Poppy flower seeds.
Okay, well, we need those. I can't believe there's not a single boon. What are you doing to me? Alright. That shit sucks. I guess, yeah, this is pretty good. 3 damage every quarter second. 4 is like 12 DPS. I was really hoping for levels on our attack boon, obviously. No such luck, though. Is this better than glowing coals? You know what? Actually, I bet it's not. Because we're not going to have the thing spinning all the time.
Good.
What is the cost for this right now? Oh, well, that's not accurate. 200 minus 30. Okay, so we can hit it once off a full bar. I think we'll just take the extra nightmare.
There.
Actually, never mind. We'll take the extra nightmare. We'll just buy everything, actually. I don't even need this food. Just want to make sure that you're getting my money, that's all.
Moonlight guides you.
I can't believe I forgot about Tall Order. That's really embarrassing. That said, Karen's shop never has no boons, right? That's definitely the game just being cruel to us for no reason.
The Hades girl returns. Your eyes do not deceive. I'm as hale and hearty as can be. That sinking sense you must have felt after our previous exchange. The fear of the utter senselessness of your entire enterprise. You now know it to be true.
I was never going to destroy you in a single clash. You more than anybody ought to know results of any worth take time.
Ah, so then you wish to make a habit of such unceremonious appearances as this, as though they might amount to something in the end. Fine. For my part, I occasionally need to stretch my limbs.
All right, let's not screw this up. After all that.
Be gone.
Of course. Gotta hit one of those nice and early. Really let me know who's boss. No good, no good. pretty good chunks of damage. We're really getting him. I'm taking too much, but I'm also really getting him.
Legions of the Golden Age.
There we go. It's the Legions of the Golden Age that I was waiting for. Right, one of these days I'm going to remember that he is not... His time does not work for him the way it works for everybody else. That's kind of his whole deal. Oh, I framed it really good, except for the part where I dashed along with it, so I stayed directly on top of the damage zone the whole time. Oh my god, I'm playing so badly. Alright. We have a lot of leeway. I can afford to screw up a bunch, but I need to stop screwing up so much. Dash? No dash? Don't dash away from him. Dash lateral to the direction. Ugh.
Vast are the armies at my beck and call.
Alright, we almost have a hex built up. Damn it. Hey, why don't I just get hit by absolutely fucking everything? Hey, look, I avoided damage once. Come back over here and say that to my face. Okay, the second one caught him. Dashed early. That's pretty embarrassing.
You wretched child. Like father, like daughter, then, is it?
Oof. Alright, I'm playing really, really badly, and I'm getting carried by the fact that the math is so much in our favor here. But I need to clean this up next time we're here. Alright, phase 2. Oh boy, that's a lot of... Damn it, I stepped in one. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Alright, dodge. Yeah, I'm definitely like a little bit afraid. Come on, stay off of me. When trying to do the Omega stuff here, I'm a little bit... Oh, I'm supposed to be over there. Damn it. I'm a little afraid he's going to be like out of the way before it lands.
I have strength in numbers, lest you forget.
Get these enemies. Okay, get in this zone. Ow. God, it's all of the different area attacks happening at the same time. Like, there's so many things I need to be dodging. Oh, and we're time stopped. Yep. Ow. There we go. That's a little something. He didn't take any damage from my hex, because again, he just gets out of the way. Jesus. How many dashes does he perform in a row? Dash? No dash? Oop. the skulls are still just like banging away on him. Yeah, he went through a period there where he was simply not taking any damage. Every time I did anything, he'd just teleport out of it. He managed to dodge both of the hits of the Hex because he just teleported out of them. This is actually not a very good Hex to use against him because it's really hard to make sure that it's actually going to connect. 4 seconds is just too much wind-up time.
Do not presume. You won.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, that's rough. That was a really rough performance, buoyed up by just so much math, so much really, really, really good math.
The remains of time. Should have a look around.
Vanquished only for the moment, scheming Chronos cannot be so easily destroyed. Yet in her every fleeting victory against him, fierce Melenoi recovers something she thought lost.
I still remember flashes of this place.
There is not anywhere else that I can venture, I'm assuming. Yep, alright. Aw, little scraggly houseplant.
As time cannot be stopped, neither can the quite relentless princess of the Underworld. Her cathartic vengeance surely is at hand.
No! Return to Shadow now.
It was not exactly cathartic.
Adequate.
I'm not trying to find a way to be sad about a victory. You know, obviously, it is rad that we got there. It is rad that I'm able to, at the very least, like, work the systems enough to get all of that math accumulated. But yeah, I just need to do better on the actual fighting. Do I want to give you a second treat? Part of me wants to just... Because, like, I don't know how many other potential familiars there are. Now that Hecate's familiars are no longer at the base, I wonder if we're going to see them elsewhere. And then, of course, there's that weird cat that shows up sometimes. I think I'm just going to hold my treats.
Can you believe it, little one? I did it. I got him. What now?
And also, Frog Friend is doing a fantastic job as it is.
Hey. Whoa, hold on. What's going on with you? Never seen you so excited in my life, death, whatever. What, did you discover a new species of root vegetable or something?
Dora, I found him, Chronos, and I beat him. Withstood every trick he had, until he yielded and expired.
Oh, nice. So then it's over, right? Or what?
Well, no, he isn't dead. I mean, he isn't gone, not yet. I have to go, all right?
Yeah, all good.
Thank you for waiting. I confess I feel a bit self-conscious that the fated list is there for you and all to see. Some of the matters it describes are rather personal.
If it's any comfort, the prophecies appear only to you. We see there only what's meant for us. Although, when you fulfill a prophecy, I can usually tell. It's like a sudden realization.
We know our paths are intertwined to an extent. Well, may your sudden realizations connected to my actions not be too embarrassing.
I'm certain that they won't.
The task unfolds.
Nothing new from the cauldron.
You prevailed in your attempt, but our enemy is time itself. And 'twould seem that he is not prepared to abdicate his stolen throne as yet.
Prevailed, sure. And yet, I feel as though I've come no closer to achieving our true goal. My task, sometimes I fear, it's impossible.
Impossibility tends to be transient. Time would wear us down, but with patience, we can withstand him until our night arrives at last.
Patience, then. Chronos.
Oh, no, okay, there is a
Has to be
thing.
a way.
Ah. Get enough Z-sand and enough raw entropy. Okay. I imagine those numbers are not going to fill in, right? They're not going to let us do this, but they're sort of giving us an idea of, like, this is what you are working toward. Okay, we definitely need to go up top and get a lot more wool in general. We need a lot of stuff from the top side. We also definitely need to plant these poppy seeds, which we got quite a few of. But
Lord
first,
Charon always delivers. Right on time.
huzzah. Okay, we're allowed to pull in moon dust this way now. I need so much psyche. And we can spend bones on other stuff. Okay, we can buy nightmare straight up with bones as well. Have a couple, don't even really know what they're for.
I know.
You said it, friend.
Oh, look.
You want this nectar?
Oh no, not this again. Look, I forgave you for last time. Didn't mean it as an invitation to get me more of this stuff. Don't like owing anybody any favors.
Just take it and enjoy it, Nem. Besides, I heard you were looking for some more of our witch's poison. Nobody seems to appreciate it quite like you.
This is the only relationship that I'm really interested in working on right now.
Strictly business between you and Lord Charon, isn't it? Never seen you speak, except about his wares. At least you're providing him with gold.
You might technically have a brother, but you don't know what it's like having one around. Charon doesn't like to talk. I respect that.
Truly. He never seems to mind speaking with me in his way.
Maybe it's 'cause you're special.
I certainly am. I should remember. We should definitely still be buying nectar from him every time we see him.
Bones.
We are for sure pulling more than 30 bones a night. Okay, let's plant some stuff.
Live and thrive.
I mean, I think I'm just going to plant poppy. I don't know that we're particularly concerned about anything else growing. Also, that is a lot of time. Damn.
Into the earth you go.
Okay. Hecate's familiars are still missing. Who knows where we might see them. And I think with that, we're like done with stuff to do over here. Our little fan club will not follow us. Out of the glade. And I did get enough ash to turn this over. So wait, can I unlock these without having the grasp? Oh, I totally can. Okay. Yep. No, I know.
I lack the grasp for this.
But I'll get it. So, Hex charges up automatically as the... Oh, wow. Night is really useful. When you have no more than 30% health, you take minus 30% damage and deal plus 30%. That's fantastic. That seems really strong. Okay, so this is another 25 ash. This one seems so powerful.
Let me see.
It is not improvable. Interesting. So we can spend dust to buy some extra rerolls, which is not bad. You know, it might just be that we can't see if it's upgradable because we don't have it unlocked yet. That's almost certainly the case, right? All right, so gonna go ahead and upgrade this. Do I want to grab Omega Cast has big power boost? I think so. I think
the moon.
The minor sprint penalty is fine. With this being unlocked, we don't have to keep the Huntress. The Huntress is very good though. I'm just thinking about like the keeping Centaur active. We don't have to keep Sorceress active either, which is interesting. It might be worth it to just get used to casting without this benefit, especially since it doesn't work on the final boss anyway. And if we did that, there are certainly some interesting, like, yeah, there's a lot of cards. This, I think, is our next target. Maybe night. Probably night, actually. Yeah, probably night. Okay, 25 ash for that. That's a big deal. And aside from that, this is just, you know, obviously telling us we can upgrade things.
Thusly does our strength. Hey, by the way, I meant to say nice going on occasion of achieving your objective and all that. You did achieve it, right? Show Chronos the what for?
I was able to defeat him, yes, Commander. But my ultimate objective is far from complete.
Ah, well, that's objectives for you. Soon as one's complete, along comes another. But you are gonna keep knocking them dead.
By your leave.
Yeah, by your leave. That's what's gonna make this real. I shouldn't be mean.
May moonlight guide us.
Seriously.
All right. Well,
why not?
We see the blades that that want to accompany us on the next run, and I think that the next run is going to be up to the surface. But more than anything, I think that's going to be it for us for the moment. Hey, that's not doing the thing it's supposed to do. Okay. All right, there we go. My computer's haunted. Apologies. When you come back next time, yeah, I think we're headed back to the surface. We'll take a little boat ride, and we'll give Eris a piece of our mind, and hopefully a piece of each of these blades. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.